Some brand new Tesla features are finally here. They are out, they're released, and trust me, you need to know about them because they're going to totally change the way you use your Tesla. Tesla updates have been pretty sparse lately, but we finally have gotten some new updates and big features that add some all new functionality to your Tesla and will finally fix some of version 11's biggest and most annoying issues. Trust me, some of the stuff that's been really bad is finally better. So in this video, I'm doing a deep dive and breaking down the top 15 hidden features that every Tesla owner needs to know. Trust me, these features are going to totally change the way you use your car. Some of these are the most popular ones I've ever shown off in many videos. Some of these are brand new that just released a couple of days ago. Trust me, you probably don't know all 15, even if you are a seasoned Tesla owner. And these features are ones I use every day and ones I know you're going to love in your car. So without any further ado, let's jump into the top Tesla 15. Wait a second. The top 15 secret features hidden inside of Teslas that you need to know about. And a huge thanks to MAGBAK for sponsoring this video. Their Tesla wireless charger is custom designed for the simple, minimal interior inside of your Tesla. It blends in so well, it is eloquent, and is just a dream to use. I love this thing so much. It's what I've been rocking in my Tesla for the better part of 2022. I'm gonna tell you all about it and why you gotta pick one up for yourself in just a moment. All right, first feature here you absolutely need to know about. This one is just rolling out. It is brand new and it is a game changer, is the ability now to move the blind spot camera. If you didn't know, a couple of updates ago, Tesla added a new feature under autopilot that allows you to have automatic blind spot cameras turned on. Basically, it's going to use the camera on each side of the car to show you your blind spot in that lane. So if I'm going to go left, I'm going left. If I'm going right, it's going to show me that right camera. All well and good, works well with one problem. The location that Tesla has it by default isn't great because if I'm looking at the road, I can't really see what that blind spot camera wants me to see. I kind of have to take my head and go like this in order to look down. It was frustrating. Tesla needed to fix it, and now there's an easy solution. Apologies in advance. You're going to hear the turn signal on here, but when I get that on there, so I can use my other hand, let me show you this. So now all you've got to do with this on is press and hold, and you're going to get two other options here, two gray areas. One is very clearly there, then one it's kind of hard to see, but it's going to be right there. And all you've got to do is just drag the window and release, and that's where the blind spot camera is going to stay. So if I want it over here, I could do it there, just like that. If I want it over here, I could do that, or I can bring it down here. I don't have to jump in any menu. I don't have to do anything. All I've got to do is tap and hold and bring it up. I like it right here because I can much better, I have a much better view of that and can much more clearly see that in my peripheral vision as I drive down the road. You could even do it here as well, I guess, if you don't want to clutter this, if you want your navigation here, but I think that's a little too far. So I'm going to drop it here. But one of the nice new features that is now built in, all you got to do is tap and hold and you can move where that blind spot camera is going to display on the display. All right, this next one is a couple of really important tips and secrets you need to know about this little dock menu bar down here. This has got a lot of icons and there's a couple of really important things you need to know that are not very obvious at all. First, of course, you can customize this. If you come up here to the three dots, you're able to drag and drop different apps you want down there. So for example, say, hey, I want to get rid of FM radio. I can just tap and hold and bring that up there, but I want to replace that with phone. I can just drag and drop it in there and that works like that. I can also just hit the little X and get rid of it. But one of the new features that might not be readily available and really known by many are these new little quick access controls here. So for a lot of people, having access to things like the defrost functionality, the wipers is a big one, seat warmers would require a couple of extra taps, and finally Tesla listened and fixed this and they made little quick controls here. So if you come here and you tap and hold on these icons, you now have a couple of your most popular functionality, little shortcuts here that you can bring down, and now it just makes it way easier to get to things like the wiper. I have my seat heaters here, way better than having to tap through multiple menus. That was a version 11 issue that Tesla's now fixed. And then another really interesting one here that a lot of people don't know about is this app right here. This is the Sentry Dashcam viewer app, but it kind of has a double life. So when the vehicle is in park like I'm in right now, I can tap on this icon and I'm able to jump in and then see all of the different Sentry mode events. It's not the best app in the world, obviously. If you've ever used this before, it's a little jerky and a little janky, but it does work pretty well. Obviously, I can jump through the different Sentry mode, clips, Dashcam, all that. I can pop this up. I'm able to look at the different angles. All this is all well and good, but what you might not know is that if you're in drive, this is a totally separate button. So if I'm gonna put the car in drive right now, actually, there we go, I'm gonna go in drive. What I can show you here is that if I'm in drive and something happens and I want to capture a dash cam clip and save it, there's a couple of ways you could do it. You could come into the menu and then just tap on this recording button and that'll, save the clip. But that's sort of annoying. It makes you take your eyes off the road. It's a couple of taps, really annoying. Instead, what you can do is if you have the Sentry mode viewer in the dock while you're in drive, if you tap on it, it'll save the clip. So it sort of serves a little bit of a double purpose, and it'll actually save the clip. So then when you go back and drive, this once again becomes the viewer. So if you didn't know, if you're looking for a really easy way to save dashcam clips, that's the way to do it. Tesla used to have a button that used to live in the upper right that they got rid of for whatever reason, and this is kind of a downgrade in my opinion, but as long as you've got that app in your little dock down here, it's going to allow you to do the same thing. So really, really cool. Now, before we continue with more of my favorite hidden features, let's take a quick break because I want to show off one of my favorite Tesla accessories of all time. We're sticking with my theme of favorites here. This is an accessory I use in my Tesla every single day. It is a sleek, super modern, super easy to use wireless charger built specifically for the modern minimal interior inside of your Tesla. Of course, it is my favorite wireless charger ever made for the Tesla, and it is made by this video's sponsor, MAGBAK. One of the first things I appreciate here is the design. This thing is designed specifically for the simple, minimal interior of your Tesla, and it's made to be installed right in the corner of your display. So you still have full access to that main display for watching movies, playing games, driving, and maybe you like to use the Tesla Maps, but also it's gonna put your phone in the best spot possible to actually be usable and actually safe while you drive. So maybe you're checking directions with Waze or Google Maps, or maybe you're doing ride sharing and doing Uber or Lyft. Having your phone sort of down in that center wireless charger means you got to take your eyes off the road, look down. It's a horrible situation. With the MAGBAK wireless charger, you just stick your phone on there and you can sort of see it right in the corner of your eye while you drive. I also just love that it makes it super simple to unlock your phone with Face ID, which does not work if your phone is in that charger down below, and it is the perfect position for FaceTime calls as well. And I also really love that this MAGBAK charger is harnessing the power of MagSafe technology to easily attach, detach, and keep your phone secure in this wireless charger, which is also going to deliver 10 watts of Qi wireless fast charging directly to your phone. And the beauty of MagSafe means it'll work with modern iPhones or with some beautiful cases custom made by the folks over at MAGBAK, including this really cool clear one here that I just got that really allows you to see the special premium color of your iPhone, but still offers it some nice sleek protection, is going to make it more comfortable to hold in the hand because the phone can be a little bit rigid, and is going to give you, of course, full capability of MagSafe accessories, including this one here inside of your Tesla. Like I said, I am just a huge fan of this MAGBAK wireless charger, specifically made for your Tesla. It's super easy to install, always works, puts your phone in the best position, and also I'm a huge fan of their accessories as well. They make some cool watch bands. They've got some really nice cases, and MAGBAK is just doing some incredible things. I love the company. I love the products. I know you guys will love it as well. Again, my favorite wireless charger I've ever used in my Tesla. So if you guys want to check one out for yourself today, hit the link right down below to learn more and check out the MAGBAK wireless charger for your Tesla today. Now, recently, Tesla actually brought a full self-driving feature to every single Tesla for free. Really cool. Not for everyone, but it is the green light chime functionality. Basically, if you're sitting at a light, the light turns green, and you're not moving for a couple of seconds, the car will give you a little chime saying, hey, light's green, you can go. Where you can find this is going to be under the controls. It's going to be under autopilot. Scroll down here, and at the bottom here, you've got green light chime. Now, one of the funny things I see people commenting is that, like, look, hey, I turned it on, but it's not working. Why isn't it working? Well, let me remind you of this. This settings here, these menus are tied to the driver profile. So if you're using easy entry like I am here, if you have it on easy entry, but you don't have it on your driving profile, like if I press the brake to go, well, it's not going to work right now, but if I go into driving mode here and that green light chime is not on, it's not going to work. So make sure that you've got the green light chime on for the profile you're actually driving in, and then that green light chime will work. But free little feature here, if you didn't know, it is now ruled out. Come under autopilot, turn that on, and it's a nice little creature comfort of now all Tesla software. A couple of the other new features in this update, and again, just for reference, I'm on version 11, which is 22.24.5. That's the config I'm on. A couple of cool features here. One is that the profiles for the car are now saved in the cloud. Basically, if I go into my profile here, which is Robert, my seat position, where the mirrors are, even I believe things like the steering position. I'm not sure if things like media will translate over. Basically, all of your profile stuff is now saved in the cloud to your Tesla account. So if you do have multiple Teslas linked to your Tesla account, you've got multiple vehicles, you're able now to have those changes you make with the seat and the steering wheel and the mirrors and all that stuff automatically go to other Teslas automatically because it's now internet connected. So now no longer are they just saved to the car, they are now saved in the cloud. Another really cool feature here, let me go back to easy entry, is the ability to have regen braking applied automatically when the battery is full. So in the Model Y here, for example, if I'm charged over a certain amount, the regen braking is not going to be working, or it's going to be limited because the battery's too full. There's no place for that energy to be recaptured. So the car is going to basically do a synthetic version of that and fake it for me with this new toggle. If I turn it on here, it's going to be under pedals and steering, I believe, and it's going to be right there. It's going to say apply brake when regen braking is limited, and Tesla will give a little explanation for this. Basically, it's going to sort of do it for you. It's going to apply the regular brakes and release the accelerator to mimic full regenerative braking in these scenarios. Basically, it's hard to explain this, but if you've ever been in a situation where you don't have that regen braking, it feels really weird. So basically, Tesla's like, look, I know sometimes people want to charge, they still want that feeling, so if you turn this on under pedals and steering, this one right here, Tesla will basically fake it for you and give you that same feeling. Not for everyone, but I really like this one. Now, there are also a few hidden features in the settings here that many might not know about that are really worth knowing. One is if you come down here to the service tab, a couple of cool things. Tesla has updated their tire pressure little menu here with a couple of different things. One is that they now tell you the recommended pressure for the tires here. So I can say I got 42 for the front, 42 for the rear. I can see my front right's a little low. I should probably fill that up. The other ones are okay. This info is also printed on the door, but it's way easier to see it right on the screen. There's also going to be an update coming that's going to show you the last known pressure, because sometimes it does take a while to see what that PSI is, and many don't know what it is. So a last known state or a last known pressure, that should be coming soon. But a couple of other cool things in here is, one, if you didn't know, the owner's manual's in here if you want to go through things. You also have the ability to change out the wheels. If you do change the wheels, if you go to wheel configuration, you're able to change what wheels your car has, because this is going to impact things, most notably like range. If you have different wheels, it's going to impact your range. So you want to make sure the car knows what wheels are on it. So if I wanted to downgrade to the Gemini wheels, I could do that. If I wanted to put the Uber Turbine wheels on here, I could change that. But if you just jump in that wheel configuration setting, tell the car what wheels you have, that will let the computer recalculate things like energy usage, range, all that good stuff. Also, what's cool down here is a car wash mode. Many don't know this exists, but it's really useful and really cool. Essentially, what you're going to see here is a little prompt here. This is enter car wash mode, and what this is going to do is make sure everything is closed and every setting is set while you go through a car wash. Whether you're going to take this through an automatic car wash, or you're going to drive through one of those touchless car washes, this is great. I want definitely use this just to keep things simple. It allows you to easily fold and unfold your mirrors. It's going to make sure your speed is set under 10 miles an hour. It's going to make sure the charge port's locked. I've heard horror stories of people going through the car wash and then a stream of water hitting the charge port and it opens up. That has happened. Basically, this is going to make sure your car is safe and secure in car wash mode. Also is going to allow you to clean the screen. So you can go on here, and as you can see, I really need to clean the screen. But that's going to allow you to clean the screen as well. And then once you're done, just go ahead and exit car wash mode and you will be good to go. Little hidden feature there, but really, really useful, especially while you're going through car washes when you make sure your Tesla is safe. So definitely turn on car wash mode. Hidden right inside again, it's going to be under the service tab. That's where you've got to go to turn it on. Now, we all know that Tesla Theater exists. It has a couple of really cool built-in destinations like Netflix and Hulu, Disney+, cool ways to get a full-screen media experience inside of your car. But every time I do a hidden features video, I always show off this one website that a lot of people don't know about and are blown away by. So let me show you in this one, and that is a better theater. Essentially what this is, it's a better theater experience inside of your Tesla that gives you way more options than just what the 6 or so that Tesla has built in. All you've got to do is open up your browser, and you're going to want to go to abettertheater.com. I've got it right there. And then what you're going to see here is a little menu here of all the different things you can do. And I think if you register for a free account, you can unlock all these like Crave and HBO Max and all that stuff. And you can see here, you've got a lot more options here like Plex, full screen Reddit and stuff like that. And even games and music and media to enjoy inside of your car. Now the trick is you want to go here to where it says go full screen, tap on that. And then it's going to redirect you to the YouTube app, and then it's going to bring you in to the sort of full screen experience. It's going to kind of jump through a little bit of a loophole here. It's going to jump through YouTube. It's going to say, hey, you're next to YouTube. Are you sure? Say, yes, I want to go to the site. And then it's going to bring me to the full screen experience for a better theater. Really cool. Very responsive as well. Again, you can unlock it with a free account. I don't know what I just tapped, so my apologies for that. But basically, you get the idea. You get access to a lot of cool stuff. Oh, look, I get Google. Oh, I get a better app planner. There we go. Really cool. Great website if you haven't heard of that. But a really cool experience right inside of your Tesla. Check it out today. It's called abettertheater.com, and you can get a full screen experience. Look at that. Really cool. I can plan on my next road trip here right inside of your Tesla. Full screen, too. All right, now I want to show you what is by far my most used hidden feature all the time. I know some people are going to knock me for this, but boy, do I love this. And that is an easy way to turn the AC system on and off. So we all know that we can just tap on the little, icon down here where it says low to turn it on. I can, obviously tap on here. I can adjust the fan speed. I can adjust, if the air is recirculating. All that stuff can all be done through here, which is great. But how do you typically turn it off? And sorry, AC noise, there we go. It's a little noisy there getting on. So a couple of ways to turn it off. The most notable one is to just tap on this, hit power, and then it's off. If I want to bring it back on, I can tap and I can bring it on. What I do, which has saved me so much time and frustration, I don't know if anybody knows this. Well, I know people know it, but I don't know if it's widely known, but let me just show you right now. Just tap and hold. Just tap and hold, and that's going to allow you to turn the system on and off. Tap on it to bring it on. It's going to come on. Tap and hold to take it off. All right, and 2 last remaining features. If you made it this far in the video, you're a real MVP. Thank you. Let me know down below if you made it to the iPhone footage section. Maybe we'll use like the keyword like Cybertruck poster. I don't know. If you made it like 18 minutes in, I'm impressed. Thank you. I recorded this outside, but the wind took away my good audio. So last 2 hidden features here that are worth knowing. One is that if you subscribe to premium connectivity, you can actually pay for an annual plan and save $20 a month. So you're paying $100 instead of $120. Just go to the Tesla app, and then under payment, I believe, there's a way to switch from monthly to annual. Do that and you'll save yourself some money. And then also, there is a way to get CarPlay on your Tesla. I've done a full video on this in the past. I'll leave a link to it up here and down below. Basically walks through the process. You can use a Raspberry Pi. I promise it is not as intimidating as it looks, and it gives you full-on CarPlay inside of your Tesla, because Tesla's never going to add it officially. So if you do want a way to have that CarPlay or Android Auto experience in your Tesla, this is the best way to do it. I'll leave the full video down below, but it's really cool and it does work pretty well if you're interested in checking that out. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Let me know down below your favorite hidden feature. What are your favorite little Easter eggs you use in your Tesla all the time? I'd love to know. And also, just since we're here in my home office, what is your favorite like Tesla like merch stuff? Like, I'll give you a little behind the scenes tour here. I've got, if you ever wonder what was on the shelf back here, I got some Tesla Hot Wheels. So this is, I've got a couple of Model 3s, got an older Model S, got the Cybertruck, got a little Elon there. I've got my, let's see here, a little, one sec. Elon air freshener. Look at that. We've really made it to the end of the video. If you guys have any weird Tesla stuff, let me know down below. But for those wondering, that's what's on the shelf. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Hope these tips and tricks and Easter eggs could help some of you guys take advantage of your Tesla. Let me know if you guys enjoyed down below. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.